Before you get into any serious writing, you need to know what other books exist, or academic literature, or articles, or resources. I can go back and reference to publishers to say, here's what possibly already exists on the concept of what I'm writing. Here's how I'm going to make it different. But also by reading, you start to understand how people communicate their concepts, kind of content they introduce, and you start to spark new ideas. For example, Atomic Habits. Who doesn't know Atomic Habits? We are always referencing the 1% quote from James Clear. Right, I would love my business book, which is all about building relationships and human connections and business networking, to have something super quotable. Whereas Pandora Sykes' book is not necessarily business, but it is essays, and it's really talking about real life experiences, which I'm like, right, that's what I also want to incorporate because it makes it factual. And then you have Give and Take from Adam Grant, which is a go-to business networking book. And Adam Grant has done wonders with his podcast, but also with the references that he brings in. Right, how do I make it as simple as Give and Take, but add probably more networking archetypes and more case studies and more practical examples for the audience that I'm writing to? One of my favorite books that I've read is 4,000 Weeks by Oliver Berkman, and I genuinely reference this to everyone because I think it's simple and it's at times a bit ironic and sarcastic, but it's super easy to read with clear examples. And honestly, it's just really useful. I'm like, right, I want to build a really useful book too. Here's just where my head's been for the last few months so that you understand it's not like, oh, I have an idea, I'm going to be an author, I'm going to go writing. You have to really focus on the research and planning element too. And some of that is just overwhelming yourself with books and literature and resources and podcasts and whatever your material of choice is, and learning from other people, but also going and gaining some of their spark and their ideas and their values to be like, this is really great here and this is really bad here. This is what my one should look like.